living your best lives. If you're new to the channel, what's up, y'all? But way to make it here. I have a couple of guests on my channel, as you can see, these beautiful ladies here, because we are going to be shooting a video titled Girls Answering Questions That Guys Are Too Afraid to Ask. So I will let the girls introduce themselves, and then we will get straight into the video. So you can go first.
Shabuya.
Shabuya roll call. That is not your name, Ma.
Oh my god. Okay, we'll go like this.
Oh, you wanna go this way?
Okay, we're going
No, you go first.
Hi, my name is Sunshine. I am, yes, it's my real name. I am 29 years old, and my friend here would like you to know that I'm a Sagittarius.
Sagittarius, baby.
Hi, I'm Tani, I'm 30, and I'm Scorpio.
Well, Scorpio.
What's up, everyone? My name is Tawila. I am 27 years old, and my star sign is a Capricorn.
Capricorn, baby. No,
Sorry, I was like,
I'm a Cancer,
I
y'all.
love the C's, you know,
Yeah.
CCG. I'm kidding.
And you guys know me. I'm Victoria. I'm 29, and I'm a Cancer. These are just some of my good friends that I wanted to have in the video. You know, just get different perspectives, get different vibes. You know, don't want the same sort of. Well, I feel like we all have the same vibes. So, you know, we might all be giving the same answer. My bad. But anyways, we will get straight into the video. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get into the video. Alright, so we're gonna get into the questions. I have about 15. Question number 1. What are the signs you give when you like a guy?
Like gang signs or like. Hey, yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up?
Hey, yo, what's up? Is TCG in the building?
I don't give no signs. I don't give any signs.
How do they know that? Or like, do you flirt like back or like?
Definitely flirty, for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like,
Okay, well, I guess you can flirt, but like, I'm just like my sarcastic regular self, and that's like, I don't know how to take it.
And that's good enough.
And that's good enough.
I said what I said. Okay, well,
I mean, I feel like I kind of give off a vibe, like if I like them.
Like you touch it, like you touch a hand or something.
Definitely.
I'm like,
oh yeah,
yep.
definitely like touching. I feel like when you're like a little bit more like touchy-feely with them, or you know, the whole flirting.
Yeah. Okay. No, what do you do?
I don't know, like, I tend to laugh at jokes that aren't funny.
Oh, so you're a liar.
Okay, so right, we do that as well.
I don't know, like, it's part of that whole flirt thing is they try and like impress you somehow, and then even in your brain you're going, oh, this isn't funny. But you're like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just can't laugh at them.
Wait, no. Like, if it's not funny, it's not funny.
If I find someone cute, I don't know what it is about me. I just go.
Next question. How would you feel if the guy didn't pay on the first date?
I'm judging.
For sure.
No, like,
Why are we even going on a date?
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? Learn something from this.
you know, I feel like sometimes girls, women, whatever, feel the need to be like, no, I'm independent, like, I can pay. But it's like, they want to go on a date with you. Like, they want to take you out. And like, the way that I am is like, I don't date to just date. Like, I date because I want to see if there's like something more.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you, because I feel like, you know, like women ourselves, like myself, or like, you know, us girls, we can hold our own. But it's about the gesture, you know, like as long as they're, you know, trying to suggest it, you know, you can go halvesies, but whatever, you know. But it's just like, don't expect me to pay for the whole thing, because that's just a no-no.
It's like, how am I gonna do
that? That's just like a no.
It's like, how are you gonna ask me out and then expect me to pay to spend time with you?
Yes.
Have you ever done, has that happened to you?
What?
Like you've been asked out and then they're like, so you got this?
I've like had I've gone out and they've gone, oh, we'll have a couple of drinks, and then like I'm like, okay, well we'll go get to the bar, and we go to get to the bar and they're like, they just look at me and it's happened to me once and they're like, oh, do you want to get this? And I was like,
You're like, what?
are you serious? And he was like, yeah, I'll get the next round.
Oh, did he ever get the next
The
round?
date was shit, so next round. No.
Listen, no. If you ask me, I am expecting you to pay.
But then I think going forward, like if things do progress,
for sure.
it's very important then to share the load.
For sure.
Dating.
Why don't girls shoot their shot?
Maybe.
Anxiety.
I got a heart attack. For me, I agree.
Yeah. I think it just comes down to a lot of the time women are afraid of getting rejected.
Yeah.
It just sits in the back of your mind where you're like, I'm not good enough for this. And you know, we shouldn't feel that way in any way whatsoever because we're all amazing. But I don't know, like sometimes it's just a matter of
You don't feel like that? I feel like that. I can get like that. I saw your face, that's why I asked.
The person that asked that question is just like, I'm just like, maybe they just didn't want to shoot their shot with you.
No, but I also think it's like, no, but listen, I'm not gonna shoot my shot if I know I'm gonna miss. Okay?
Yeah.
If I'm gonna shoot my shot when I know that it is going to get in the basket, okay, it is going to enter in, it is a score, it is a touchdown.
Have you ever shot your shot there?
Still.
She's like,
Details. Later.
oh, camera? Okay, I got you. But like also, like there are plenty of girls out there who shoot their shot.
Yeah, for
There are
sure.
plenty of girls out there
Absolutely.
who shoot their shot and it's all good with them and it just depends on the person. Like, I mean, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take.
And on top of that, like as you said, Victoria, like I only want to shoot it if it's 100% in the basket.
Yeah.
Like even the best laid shots sometimes miss.
Still
so,
miss.
you know, it really comes down to the circumstance and I think I agree, you know, you're not going to shoot your shot if you're not interested.
Period.
How important is money in a relationship?
What do you mean? Like money skills, money they have money, or they're not a bomb?
I don't know. How important is money in a relationship? Like, does they need to make like six figures? They gotta be out here.
No.
Money.
I am
Get a
very,
job.
Yes. But also like as long as you are putting something into the relationship, then it doesn't matter if it's worth $500 or if it's worth $50. It's about the sentiment that you're putting into that. That's what I agree with. I couldn't care less if you were going to pay a thing that's $1,000 just because it's $1,000.
Sometimes girls are afraid to be like, yeah, it's important for somebody to be financially stable because they don't want to seem like gold diggers. But like at the end of the day, like when you're dating, you're getting to know somebody, like if they don't have a job and they don't have money right then, like why don't they have money? Like, you know what I mean? I feel like it's important.
And what
to
are they
know
doing
what are
to
they
get
doing.
money?
Well, not even just get money. Are they like pursuing a passion? Like, are they like, you know, taking care of their family? Nobody wants to be with somebody that's like broke in hustle and in funds.
Choose a struggle, okay? So why do girls fall for toxic guys?
Oh my god.
I love him!
Stay tuned for part 12.
I don't think that can be answered in a comprehensive question, like answer at all.
Yeah.
It comes down. I've definitely fallen for toxic guys, 100%.
Listen, we can just be dumb sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Sometimes some of the hormones and emotions that go on inside of your body, and it doesn't matter who they're being aimed towards. They're just being aimed towards that person, and even though your brain is going, this probably isn't the best decision that you've ever made. Your heart's going, but I love you.
Yeah. It's the truth though, like lust can sometimes get in the way of that.
It has a lot to do with like where that woman is in in their journey of like, I don't know, maybe like, I don't want to like misspeak. Not just life. I feel like their journey within themselves. You know what I mean? Because like, I feel like the more balanced or like the more centered or like the more sure of yourself that you are, like the less likely you are to kind
Put
of
up with someone else's shit.
to put up with someone else's crap. Because like, you know, it's like, how am I gonna be spoiled like I'm like a little princess or whatever? Like, I'm not saying that's what happens. How am I gonna go from that in my family, where I know that my family loves me so much and they do so much for me, to like somebody who's not even blood with me and let them treat me like that? It's like,
sometimes it's not instant that you realize that
Gradual.
person is a toxic person. It comes out, and then, you know, a year down the track, you realize, wow, all this stuff. But because you've fallen in love with them as a person, you're forgiving those things that are happening. That's all I have to say about that.
Toxic.
all they've known are those cycles of like,
Yeah.
you know, the love that they see is the one that they think is, you know, normal.
That's why you go to
therapy.
therapy.
But not everyone can afford it. Like, if you live in Australia, go see your GP. They can. I'm being serious. You have to.
10 sessions free.
I'm being serious.
How do you reject a guy?
Simple.
Block.
No.
Darn something. Bye. Simple. If somebody's coming on to you and like you're not really keen, how do you reject them?
It depends on who that person is, because sometimes you can go, you can just be like, hey, look, I'm not interested, and that person goes, that's fine. And you can say that exact same thing to another person. They're like, you're gross anyway, I didn't want to talk to you in the first place.
Or when they like you're a fat bitch anyway. You're a fat bitch anyway. I'm like, but you just said that you wanted
all of this. No, I don't like that.
No, if you come at me like that, be prepared to fight because
Be prepared.
She's little and she's cute, but she's feisty.
yeah, I think you gotta be mindful of the way that you are approaching the girl, because if you're gonna be like up in the club and you're trying to grind on them, like straight away I'm gonna tell you no. F off. You know, but you gotta be mindful. I think it's about the way that you approach them. You know, obviously if you're courteous, then you know, luckily enough, if they're a good girl, then or they're a nice girl, then you know they should be respectful in their reply. But normally it depends on how you approach me.
Especially if you've had bad experiences with guys, like you know, being rejected, and like it's just sometimes you have to think about the best way to reply without putting yourself in danger.
Yeah.
Because some people can't take a no and they
Yeah.
get a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
And if you're that person, get bloody help, like seriously. But no means no.
It doesn't mean yes.
It doesn't mean.
So in this day and age in social media, do you prefer to be asked out by a DM or old school with the phone number and get a phone call?
Well, I wouldn't know, because I don't think anyone has ever rung me.
Nobody's wrong here?
No?
What?
I get
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, sorry about you.
So I go, yeah. It doesn't bother, dude rung me. No, it doesn't bother me. No, it doesn't bother me if I get asked by DM or by
I mean,
text
as long as
message.
it's not a straight up DM that's like, yo.
Yeah, as long as it's not, hey, you free? It's like,
I'm like,
at least ask me like,
I know, I'm expensive. What?
I don't think it matters, because let's just be honest. You have dating apps. Everyone's familiar with the dating apps. So how is it different these days?
yeah.
Everyone uses DMs. So if you're using Tinder, whatever, Bumble, Ginger, I don't know.
Ginger.
I was gonna say, is that a dating app?
Yeah, but if somebody
Yeah.
asked you like, hey, would you like to go to dinner tomorrow night at 7:30? Do you like it? Does it bother you if they send it to you in a DM? Or do you want them to actually ask for your number first and then text you or call you?
I feel like there's so many unnecessary steps.
That would be nice.
That's a lot of steps. Okay.
Like that's
But it would be
I think
nice.
for
Yeah.
me,
that's just-
like if it's come from a conversation off a dating app or off social media or whatever, if the conversation's progressed enough, normally you exchange phone numbers before you go out on a date anyway. That's
Sure.
me anyway.
Question number 8, and it's mostly for the PI girls, but Tani, you can be in this as well. So if somebody asks, no, well, because
It's a vanilla slice.
no, because it says it, yeah. Islanders, do you think most of us poly guys are more interested in dating white girls?
Why
and
do you love this question?
And if so, how does this differ?
What's his
I'll tell you. Nah.
Okay, just exit time.
No, but seriously, we don't care.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
But you know what? It is a topic that
It's a topic.
It's like, okay, look. Honestly, I do not care. I do not care who you date. It is fine. You know, who you love and who you date or who you're interested in, that is up to you. But if you're going to pin women against women, whether it's size, color, like height, whatever, like that's what's triggering. They're trying to get a rise out of us, like, oh yeah, white women are better. And it's like, who asked? Who asked you?
She was gonna turn around and send it to me.
Because what they're basically trying to say, without saying it, is that they think that we are less than, and that's what I have a problem with. Like, I don't care. Like,
Nobody cares.
Go date whoever you want, but just don't be out here trying to like put up the narrative that, you know, brown girls are like angry or like they're jealous or spiteful or like, wait, how about the we might be related. I'm like, okay, dumbass. Like, what the hell is this? Like, okay, like you don't have to explain all that. Like, just say that you like.
Before, I was going to keep it to myself. That actually, I think I'm a little bothered now. Because why is it that...
The issue is when you are out here starting to only date white women and you think that they are better than brown women. Better than the woman that birthed you. Okay? And not giving us the opportunity. That is when it becomes an actual issue. I do not care if you date a white woman, but if you're also out here like, yeah, I dated this Samoan girl before, oh yeah, I also dated this Asian girl before, like, cool. But if you are only dating white women and you are excluding Polynesian women or Pacific Islander women, that's when it becomes an issue because it's like, if anything, that just tells me you don't like yourself.
I don't understand why you even did this to yourself. This made you look so fucking stupid. This shit make you look so stupid.
Yeah.
Not judging though.
Next question.
Next caller! Next caller! Next caller!
Why don't girls date younger guys?
I do.
said who?
That's a younger guy.
No, I'll be honest. Like I literally go maybe 2 years, a year younger. But I can't be out here going like 4 years younger than me.
Especially when you have younger brothers or like younger cousins.
I'm not saying that I exclude them. It's just like
You're an ageist.
I feel like everyone's the type of this case.
Rather just not.
no. Like it's just like I'm 29. I'm not gonna try to date a 25-year-old.
I feel like, sir, I've already had this conversation.
Oh, nah, I'm not gonna change.
Nah. You know what? I feel like there's probably a limit. Obviously, if you're breaking the law, that's going to be a different thing. But you know what? From my experience, it's just like you cannot choose who you fall in love with.
Oh yeah.
You know, sometimes, you know, everything else is ticks boxes, and it may be just one thing, and it could be just age. And, you know, when you fall in love with someone, that stuff doesn't matter. You know. So I'm just
But does age matter when you date?
I feel like if you're dating. Well, for me, I feel like if I'm dating someone, I'd be conscious about their age, but
it's not a deal breaker.
It is something that I would consider, but then again, if you're getting to know someone and you fall in love with them, to be honest, if I'm in love with someone, I don't care about, you know, the finer details of things.
I think it also comes down to as well, you know, people who, as a 30-year-old, if someone is 20, right, that's a big age gap. You're in completely different parts of your life.
Yeah.
So that type of age difference that could definitely affect it. But as you said, if you connect with someone, you can't stop that connection.
That's true.
Regardless of the age.
And I'm so serious. There are like some 25-year-olds that are a lot more mature than some 30.
That's very true.
You know, it comes down to like emotional maturity and emotional intelligence, like you know, all of those kinds of things.
Situation.
Yeah.
Oh,
So Victoria, would you change your age limit on dating apps though?
I think no, I bumped it up. I did bump it up to 34. It's at 27 right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like when you're at our age, it's kind of like anything.
I might bump it down to 26,
like,
but
yeah.
Does height matter? Yes.
I think it does, which sucks.
Yeah.
You don't want to ever make someone feel that just something that they're born with, they can't help it. Sometimes it's a matter as a big girl. It's hard if you are with someone that is shorter than you because you automatically feel
Bigger.
huge
Yeah.
standing next to them because they are shorter than you, and that is just my own brain working, and it may not even look that way even if they're only this much shorter than you, but my brain automatically sees this together and I'm like, oh, I weigh like 800 kilos.
Is it like an aesthetic thing or like?
I don't know, it's just more in my brain that I look at it and I just go, like, I'm gonna squash you.
I just feel like I'm more attracted to when I see a taller man. They just look more attracting. Like I look in their direction more.
Okay. So in summary, I think we all agree that probably height is a big factor.
It's a big factor, yeah.
Yeah, like girls
it's not the be all and end all.
Not the be all and
you know,
all.
because like honestly, there have been some guys that I'm a bit taller than that I actually consider, but that's because they're like actually really special. You know what I mean?
That's it.
What you lack in height, you can make up for other things. Okay, stand on your character.
Next question. Do girls really talk to multiple guys at once?
Yes.
Yes.
Do guys talk to multiple girls at once?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Well, who's better at it? Not me.
This will not apply for everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone is different. Not all guys, not all girls are made the same. Like,
Not
you
discriminating.
know, not discriminating. And
Because
it's
there
just
are
like,
people out there that can only want to talk to one person at a time because
Yeah.
they want to give all their
Yeah.
attention to
Yeah,
that
fair
person.
enough.
and
find those
vice versa.
people if you're that kind of person.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, if you're save the multiple talking, like multiple people that you're talking to, for the people that can do it, because it's really not for people who have the heart, or who don't have the heart for it.
Yeah.
Because it really can.
I suck at it. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I end up just
Such a cancer.
No, I do. I end up just like the person that I'm least, vibing with or whatever. Like I'll block or I'll delete them.
But that's the thing, right? Is if you're talking to say 4 people at one time, you could start to build a connection with one of those people more than the others, and those conversations just don't go anywhere. And you start to progress this one, you might go out on a few dates or whatever it may be.
And when you say talking, do you mean like talking with the intention to date, or just like having conversations? Because I feel like a lot of people get a bit twisted. Like you can talk to as many people as you want if you're dating. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
It's not exclusive yet, so there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm getting on my high horse here, but I tend to think that it comes back to this whole conversation about, girls' numbers matter, but guys' numbers are like a sign of greatness. And these guys are like, I've slept with 50 people, and their mates are like, oh yeah, good job, mate, oh good job, yeah. And then a girl says the same thing, and guys are like, oh my god, 50 guys? You slept with 50 guys?
Yeah.
What? And you're like, well, what's the difference?
Well, that's the next question.
Okay.
The next question is, does body count matter?
No.
I mean, you know what?
Why doesn't it matter?
Because it doesn't. What right do I have to say to someone, I can't like you as a person because you have slept with this amount of people?
But I feel like people have the right to not want to be with someone that's been around the block. You know what I mean? Like,
But what does it matter? Like, what makes it them not a worse person, but
But
do you know what I mean?
It might not
Like,
be them
yes.
being a worse person as opposed to somebody that's just someone's preference to not be with someone that's been around the way. Like,
no judging people's preferences or whatever.
But like,
I
if
would
somebody
argue-
told you, like, oh, I've been with this many people, is that gonna bother you?
it
You're
bothers
not-
me. Absolutely, it absolutely bothers
And
me.
then what are you gonna do?
I'll be like, later, Bo.
All right.
No, it bothers me because like
I don't know. Whatever happened in the past, I'm here now.
Yeah, you don't need all those people anymore. You got me.
You're starting at 0.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd be a little bit thoughtful about maybe my fault about the number, but then again, I would have to be respectful that, you know what, that's your history, and that's before I came along. You know,
I definitely think
just have that respect for that.
Yeah, if there's people that are saying I've slept with hundreds of people, it may you may hesitate a little bit because you start to think, okay, am I just going to be another number?
Right.
Or is this actually something that's going to progress? Because if that's the way you feel about that person, that you want it to progress a bit further, the number then starts to play on you a bit because you're like, is he just playing me to try and get in my pants and then move on to the next one? So I get that, but I could never judge someone based on their number.
I feel that.
Well, there's not judging, but they just wouldn't be for me.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay,
Everyone has their own.
there you go. Would you be friends with your ex?
No.
Look at us. Hey, look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
Why do I hear time?
Sorry.
Let it out, girl. You tell her. You tell her why not. No, I'm kidding.
It would be hard to separate your history to be then friends going forward. Why do you want to be friends with that person? Like, what's the...
You didn't want to be with me.
Yeah.
Or I didn't want to be with you.
I don't know, like, I could never separate the things that went on in a relationship.
Can you be friends with someone though?
I wish Janet that did come because, like, you know, her and her ex are like really good friends. But that's because they grew together. Like, you know, they've known each other since like forever. Everyone's situation is different.
True.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like,
What if your ex was the baby daddy?
Girl.
Well, then it depends on that whole situation.
Yeah, that's a whole
another, like, you know,
that's a situationship.
Because, like, you know something, I'm sure everyone knows a person that has had a relationship go bad and there's been children involved, and some of those relationships go forward and they're the best of friends and, you know, they're co-parenting like amazing, and then other times it goes terribly wrong and they hate each other and, you know, they want to murder each other. So it comes down to the situation and the people that are in that situation.
but that is a great question, and I feel like when there are children involved, there needs to be some type of existing relationship, like with each other.
Okay, well none of us have children here, so are we gonna be friends with our ex or not?
No.
Coming from a child of separation, you know, you can still have an input on that because how it affects you growing up. I know it affected me completely because my parents hated each other and they didn't want anything to do with each other, and I didn't have a relationship with my father, and that's definitely affected me going forward. So I think people need to take that into consideration if they are separating with children. Yes, you may hate that other person with an absolute passion and you don't want to be with them. The child is what matters in that whole situation, not how your feelings are.
Facts. Friends with benefits. Yes or no?
Yes.
I had a hard time, so it's a no. So, why is it a yes? You're alright with it?
Yeah, because sometimes you can want to see that person in a way of sexual feelings, but not romantic feelings.
But do you think girls are good at it?
No.
I think there are plenty of women out there who can and do, you know.
Yeah.
But I think that it's definitely a personality type. Like, it's not for everyone. It really is not. And especially if you're somebody that's emotional and wants like a deeper connection, you probably should like refrain,
stay away,
like from entangling yourself or like being bojangled by.
I don't need to be in an entanglement, like Jada.
And that all comes down to knowing what you want. Because I know that I've been in situationships, as you said before, where I've gone, I'll just hold off a little bit longer because they'll want to be with me, and I'll hold off, and then it's, you know.
I was out here looking dumb. just not even a month ago.
But we're not going to be talking about that.
But we're not going to be talking about that because that was the 28-year-old me.
We all make choices, but that was a choice.
I'm 29 now. We've grown.
Whatever freaking did.
No, seriously.
And those are our questions.
I just feel like it went like this.
Like, way to end it on a good note, Victoria.
Jeez, you didn't want to end up with the lighthearted ones? Jeez.
So that was the end of our video. Thank you guys so much for coming. I will definitely leave all of their socials in the, what is it called? Description box below. But I hope you enjoyed that. Did you guys have fun? I enjoyed it.
My brain is not working overtime. Yeah. Like, what the hell? No, because like we didn't get time to think about it. It's just like, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
go.
Sometimes we definitely can take those answers back. Like, we can change our minds. It might not apply.
Listen, don't judge me off of the answers I just gave.
Because I might not be the same person tomorrow, okay?
I might not be the same person that when you ask me out. So yeah.
So if you want to ask me out and shoot your shot, that's what
you know, yeah. No, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming back to the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you in the next one. Bye.